Welcome back, everybody, to Southside Boy Style. Um, a lot to talk about today. One thing is, yesterday, Justin Trudeau invoked the Emergency Act, which gives policing and government more power. Um, I've heard, um, from what I've read, these powers include freezing bank accounts to anybody that's supporting or helping the trucker convoy. And another thing is canceling insurance for some of the truckers that are involved in the convoy, suspending their license, which in turn can, they can lose their jobs. Um, yeah, a whole lot to that. I'm sure there's more fine print on this than we could ever imagine. Um, the other thing I read today was that the chief of police in Ottawa has resigned just a day after Justin Trudeau has invoked the Emergency Act. So apparently he stepped down. Um, yeah, so a whole lot going on there for and it still seems to me like it's a peaceful protest. Yes, I understand that things are really backed up bad. I've read that the truckers have opened up a section so that um, products can get through to the U.S. and vice versa. And I want to thank all these Americans for the support. That's pretty amazing, and to all the people around the world that's noticing. It's greatly appreciated. I never thought our country would come to this from our government. We thrive on being a free nation, and our rights are slowly being taken away from us. Uh, Seems to me this is just a perfect opportunity for government to gain more control over our lives. Uh, so if somebody is helping fund anything to do with the trucker convoy, they can get their bank accounts frozen and then that money be seized. That's pretty amazing for Canada. I'm sure our American brothers and sisters are shocked to hear how our government is treating us here in Canada. Um, Hopefully, that government won't be around much longer. I hope that in the next election he gets voted out. It's pretty amazing. I never thought I would ever see anything like this in Canada. Yes, to stand up for our rights and freedoms, of course, but for the way that there's been such neglect to even speaking to these truckers, uh, why not from the beginning just talk to them? Um, Listen, I get completely that Trudeau is getting a lot of pressure from the US. I'm sure the Biden administration is putting the clamps on Trudeau, telling him to end this because this is affecting Americans too with all the trade that's going back and forth the borders. I know some of the car plants have actually had to shut down, and a lot of people are not working right now because products are not getting back and forth across from both countries. And yeah, of course, Biden's going to put pressure on Trudeau. And the latest I read was Biden said to Trudeau, "End this any way possible." And so yeah, that's what he's doing, man. He's trying to do it. He's really trying to do it. Um, yeah, I never thought that I would ever see Canada be like this. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Um, but those people are still standing strong. They're still out there, and they can risk losing their jobs, having their bank accounts frozen, suspend the driver's license, canceled insurance. That's pretty amazing, and they're still out there fighting for freedoms. I'm watching these videos all day long, and I haven't seen anything that's non-peaceful in these protests. People singing, dancing. I mean, a lot of American support on this, which is pretty amazing. Well, then again, Americans are our brothers and sisters of the South anyway, and um, I watch a lot of these news outlets, and their reporters are over here talking to certain groups, certain individuals within the protest, and these reporters say, this is like the safest, most non-violent protest we've ever been to, and everybody's laughing and cheering and supporting Canada and standing up for their rights. I can't believe that our government is actually doing this, but it's just one division of our government. Yeah, I expected more. I expected more from Trudeau. if he would have just talked to these truck drivers from the beginning, this could have been avoided. But no, he decided not to talk to the drivers, just ridicule. And I mean, a lot of people are saying the way it is for Trudeau, if it's not his way, then it's no way. So if you don't go along with what he says, then he's going to do what he wants to do anyways. So if you're not with him, you're against him. So right now, people are not with him, so he's against us. And, you know, this emergency act, they're saying it's just a isolated area, so it's only within the Ottawa area. I'm telling you, this opens up so more venues for our government to creep into our lives and dabble into our bank accounts, watch, control us. This is just the start of it for us Canadians. I can't see this emergency act helping anything, just causing more problems. Because right now, the way I see it is Trudeau would love for things to go bad. He would love now for violence to break out. Then he can get to do what he wants. And I'm telling you, to be a Canadian then is going to be very tough after this. Protests, you won't be able to do it anymore. You won't be allowed to protest anything. You'll just have to do what the government wants you to do, and that's it. That's the way it's going to be if, Canadians allow it to happen. Um, you know, um, I'm still reading every day. I'm still looking at videos every day. I'm on the internet, you know. And that's another thing too. I'm positive that YouTube is throttling down a lot of channels and not letting it get out there. When I first started making videos on this, I was bouncing off 40,000 views, 15, 20,000 views. Now I'm not even moving at all. Some of my videos now on this trucker convoy are not even getting 30 views in the last week and a half. So I'm sure that a lot of us YouTubers are being throttled down. That's something should be looked into too. And we should all get into that and see what's happening there. Why is that happening? Even news outlets now are starting to talk about this because they were getting pressure too from everybody, people talking about it. Like, why not Canadian news channels are discussing? They're only showing the bad things, not the good things. And believe me, there ain't very much bad to show. That's why there's basically been nothing. So I don't know. But this is just another video of the things I heard, the things I saw, the things I read. So yeah, Trudeau, as the emergency act issued, invoked, or whatever you want to call it, the police chief of Ottawa has resigned. So I don't know what's going to go on from here. I don't know what's going to go on from here. As long as everybody stays safe and take care, and I'll see you on the next one.